Now I want to talk about if I was Chinese leader and I wanted to control and dominate. Right. What decisions would I do? And here's a quick plan of decisions I do. And I just say this because I see certain things and because there could be plans. And I'm about to talk about how they can work. Here it goes. Now, if you want a certain country, what you do, and definitely if you know the people who aren't got weapons and stuff and you want to convert them. So you want to somehow, change their mind. Is what you do is you get along with the country. Even though you're different, is that you help them out. Right? You send them free products and stuff like that. Because this will be a good thing, wouldn't it? Because it get them on liking you. Right? And you help them out. And then you even go there and buy land over there. Stuff like that. Why? Because when you own your own land, you don't get looked at so much for what you're doing on it. Okay? Second, after all that, you do a bit of all that, or third, is you try to get a spot where you can go there easier. How can you do that? You make your own port. And when you make your own port, you can sneak things through more easy because you get more rights. That's why you make your own port, right? You pay for it. You get more rights. It makes it easier again. Because they might still say they're going to do it. So you can get your shit over there sneakily. You could probably put people in containers and all sorts of shit, couldn't you? That don't get checked properly. And they know that certain things don't get checked and stuff. And you're at your own dock. So you can probably hide things a bit easier. Right? And you send those containers out in the bush somewhere. Whoop, whoop. And you have all your equipment and everything you need to dig holes and do all sorts of plans that you need to do. And you have the people there. And it's all secret. And you do this for a while. Then after you've done this long enough and you've got your plan sorted out and how many people you need in which areas, right? You can spread them all around the land. Because I played war strategy games like this. The best way to take over the land, it was to build on it, to get on it, right? Because it cost too much to send the army there, right? In these games. And so what I did to take over islands, and it was a strategy of mine, was to get on the island, to take a spot, to build on their own, to attack straight from their island. Right? So imagine if that happened to us. How could we stop that from happening? And before you do all that, you suck up to the government. Make it look like they're not going to attack, just like in World War II when the sneak attack then. Said nothing was going to happen, then it happened. That's how it happens. In fact, they will look like they're doing good for you. Okay, people? So you got to be very, very careful. And the next wars get more smarter and upgraded. They always use a little bit of tactics that worked in the last and upgraded a bit, and then new ones. No? We wouldn't want a World War III if you thought World War II was bad. Because World War III is going to be really bad. Anyway, all I ask is, how are we ever going to have peace in the world if we're not talking certain ways like I do now? And don't have freedom of speech to allow such things. How are we going to get things out? See, we have the people, and if the people don't like the government, they'll shut up, they keep quiet, they go, that's strange, but I don't want to talk about things because people would rather get more trouble to talk about things than they're not, And so that allows these enemies to infiltrate your country even more because the country's not on your side. They're upset with you. And when they're upset with you and such a thing happens, it's easier to convert them too. But anyway, have a good one, people. And I hope we don't have the scary future that we're all seeing happening in certain countries right now. Have a good one. Bye-bye.